Anita, let's take the obvious.
Yeah.
COVID-19, coronavirus has affected everything in life, including sports.
Yeah.
Narrowing it down to you, including Taekwondo.
Yes.
I'm very sure you're one of the few people that was happy that we qualified for the Taekwondo event
I'm very
at the forthcoming Olympics.
Olympics, yes.
With this coronavirus thing, what thing is going through the minds of these athletes that qualified already?
Again, I'm very happy you're having me on this hot seat and you're asking this very important question, because after we qualified, her name is Elizabeth Anayacho or whatever, but sorry if I can't pronounce her surname. I'm not from that part of the country, but Elizabeth qualified, and that was the question that came after they said no National Sports Festival, no Olympics, no nothing. I started asking myself, what will now happen to these athletes and their big dreams? It's not easy qualifying for the Olympics. But you see, if I were these athletes, I won't go to sleep. I won't think 2020 has come and it's just like vanishing because of COVID-19. I'll go behind the scenes and even train better, so that when it's finally 2021 Summer Games Olympics, I'll come out tops.
Now, as an experienced athlete, someone who's been there, done that, obviously you have experienced certain setbacks in your career. And this is one of the many, it's not a curse, but it's one of the many setbacks that these athletes will come in contact with at some point in time in their various careers. How did you handle such occurrence? Yes.
Back in those days, not too long ago, but I will not refer to back in those days because they used to call me Cynthia Rock of Nigeria. You know how tough that. If you know Cynthia Rock, she's in fact, she's one of the best still in the world. So if you could name just a Nigerian athlete, if you could name a Nigerian athlete after her, that means I was doing my best. But like you just asked, the obstacles, it wasn't easy because my parents were not even investing. And you made mention of Chika Chukwumereje. He had all the opportunities and all of that. His father was there investing. I never had that kind of opportunity. But the sun, the rain, the determination to make it and be up there was there. So whether the money was there, whether the materials were there, whether the training tools were there, whether this or that, I was determined to make it. And I said, you obstacle, I'm going to defeat you personally. And I did it. Not by saying, okay, Lagos State was not investing, Nigerian government were not investing. Although Nigeria, Taekwondo, was not pronounced as much as now, like we're hearing Taekwondo everywhere, because this was just 90s. I started when I was in secondary school. And but it was tough, and still, like I always tell people, this thing Cynthia Rock said way back, she acted it in one of her movies, no retreat, no surrender, kept me going. And above everything, it was just God. Not man, it was God.
It was God all the way for you.
It was God.
How do you feel when people refer to a sport like Taekwondo as a lesser sport? Because all people talk about is football, football, football.
Thank you.
What runs through your mind when people regard a sport like Taekwondo as a lesser sport?
Let's start with the Nigerian people. Nigerian people don't believe in martial arts because it's not our original sport. It's actually, Taekwondo as a game actually came from Korea. And we're not Koreans. We only borrowed from the Koreans. So when you talk about martial arts, karate, judo, taekwondo, all of that, your parents, Nigerian parents, go like, hey, you want to beat everybody. That's the first notion they get about martial arts. So it's a very big problem when you're into that game as a sport. So, but to bypass that and get your dreams done, or get your inspiration done, you have to tell yourself that, you know, when he was newly appointed into office, he now granted an interview, but Taekwondo was not mentioned. I went to one of the national television and I said, why would the honorable minister come and not mention Taekwondo? But you know what he did? He surprised everybody. He now supported us all the way. In fact, Elizabeth is one of the people that I was watching from the background. He took her all the way, and today she's what? An athlete going for Tokyo So with that, I want to say thank you very much, Honorable Minister, for standing by us. But again, with that gesture, I think Taekwondo is known. But going back to your question, Nigerians are the problem, not the game. Because this game can actually make you a better person. It will make you a fighter in life, whether in terms of business, in terms of self-defense, just name it. It is a game that shapes the entire mentality of a human being. So they should recognize it as much as football. Football is about agility. Taekwondo is all about agility. So what's the difference? You use your leg to play football. I use my leg to kick the face. So we're all applying the legs.
All right, I need to slow down because
Okay.
I see you going like this already and doing that. Please relax.
Okay,
relax.
okay.
There's quite some distance, but please, please.
Social distancing, no problems.
Now let's hit the nail on the head.
Okay.
You mentioned about, you already said that Taekwondo makes you agile.
Yes.
Taekwondo makes you alert.
Yeah.
Taekwondo gives you self-belief.
Yes.
Makes you confident.
Yes.
Taekwondo does a whole lot of things. I guess that's why you've taken it upon yourself to give back to the society with doing your own thing. So why did you choose to go about this trip?
I will keep referring to Elizabeth. Although I've not seen her one-on-one.
Why you say Elizabeth? Do you mean Queen Elizabeth?
No, I mean the athletes that qualified us for Tokyo 2020. But although it's not Tokyo 2021, do you know why I'm very proud of her? I in that interview, I said, give the Elizabeths of our times, give Elizabeth of our times the chance or the chances, let them excel. And she actually did. Now, Elizabeth took the dream I had. I'm not saying she was not around Taekwondo when I started Taekwondo. That implies that means I'm her senior in the game, right? But that was my dream at 17. I wanted to be at the Olympics. Although they said that's her age, maybe official age, but less than 20, she qualified for the Olympics. So I said, okay, no opportunities, obstacles here and there during my time, but I was good in Taekwondo. I was very, very good. Somebody is not living out my dream. Okay, this is another way to give back. I started WTA, that's White Belt Taekwondo Academy, on the 15 Kiddies Championship 2 years ago. So she's meeting the 3rd edition, but that was my dream. So if I couldn't go to the Olympics, let me give back. And I chose the age brackets between 1 and 15.
Are you fulfilled now?
Yeah. And then somebody else also qualified again for Olympics. So I'm fulfilled. Very, very well. Even if they say, follow that plane, make you just pay for back, follow them, I would be okay. Because somebody did it. I wanted to do it at 17.
What advice do you have for members of the general public who want to be part of Taekwondo but don't know how to go about it?
Okay, this is a very good platform now. Thank you. First, you have to tell yourself that Taekwondo is just a martial art that doesn't hurt or harms at all. You have to tell yourself that I want to learn how to use my fist and my legs to defend myself. That's all.
That's all.
That's just all. That's what I saw in No Retreat, No Surrender. I said, how could this lady, Cynthia Rothrock, slap the face of somebody with her leg? And I said, I want to do that again. So that's just all.
Anita Aloya, thank you very much for joining us
My
in this
pleasure.
period. I'm amazed how you got down here, but really appreciate you coming through for the program, and we hope that this year initiative will go through. Thank you very
But
much.
lastly, can I say something? Because of the COVID-19, we just postponed it from April. We're supposed to host the 3rd edition this April, but it's postponed to when schools are back in operations, because these are our times. Thank you very much
Thank you
for
very
having me
much.
on.
Thank you.